Hey everyone, Repose here. Today I'm bringing you 5 advanced rogue tips. I've played the last 3 Dark and Darker playtests and the majority of my playtime was on rogue. And during all this playtime I picked up a few tips and tricks that I think a lot of players don't know about that'll definitely be useful to you in the next and upcoming playtests. Tip number 1 is making sure to utilize the 3rd hit damage bonus that the current offhand daggers provide. So as of right now, there's 4 daggers in the game. The Rondel and the Chris daggers are main hand, and then the Stiletto and Castellan daggers, which are offhand. The Stiletto and the Castellan daggers have a 3rd and final attack in their attack pattern that deals extra damage, about 20 to 30%. Tip number 2 is stringing together attack patterns for overall higher DPS. I'm sure you've noticed that after finishing an attack pattern, such as the Stiletto Daggers 3 combo attack, there's a brief downtime before you can start attacking with the Stiletto again. But if you start your combo with 1 or 2 Rondel Dagger pokes and immediately switch to attacking with the Stiletto, there's less downtime and you deal more burst damage. Tip number 3 is that even if you're exclusively attacking with 1 dagger or only using a rapier because, for example, you have a really good legendary weapon that has good rolls, it's still worth bringing a secondary weapon that you hold for the bonus stats. So you may or may not know that the stat bonuses on items that you equip in your weapon slot are only active when you're actually holding the weapon. So because of this, if you bring a secondary dagger, even if you don't attack with it, the bonuses such as additional physical damage or bonus agility for attack speed and move speed will benefit your main weapon even if it's on your offhand. So this is useful on rogue because daggers have such a small movement speed penalty that if you can get bonus damage onto your main weapon that you're using, it's definitely worth bringing. Tip number 4 is that rogues actually benefit from additional magic damage if you're taking the poison weapon perk. I've seen a lot of people take one look at rogue gear, they see, oh, it only has additional magic damage, and they completely disregard it. But it's actually definitely viable to run magic damage on a poison based build, or to just take good pieces that also have magic damage into your standard build if you have high enough bonuses. Also, I gotta mention that I'm pretty sure true magic damage doesn't work on poisons. I think the devs changed it because it was too strong. Tip number 5 is using throwing knives with the rogue's passive and active abilities. So weapon poison, the perk, actually works on throwing knives, and so does rupture and the weak point attack abilities. Most of the rogues I've seen highly underrate taking throwing knives, and if you use these perks and abilities to make them stronger, throwing knives are insanely powerful. So those are my 5 advanced rogue tips. If you liked the video or learned anything, feel free to drop a like, drop any suggestions in the comments, and thanks for watching. Peace.